Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Quantum Leap Futures Morning Leap for Friday, September the 4th. Thank goodness it's Friday, but more importantly, thank goodness it was non-farm unemployment news today. What a wonderful morning and what a great night. My name is Doug McKay. I am the founder of Quantum Leap. Quantum Leap is a subscription service and live trade room. We've been together coming up on 7 years now. Holy cow. Each morning we come together, we take a look at the structure of the market, the macro to the micro, then we drill down and determine where our trade levels are going to be and what our hypotheses are for the day. If you want more information, please send me an email to quantumleapfutures@gmail.com or any of the other contact information you see on the screen. Please follow me on Twitter @crazy2, and if you like what we do, please retweet and like the YouTube videos. Very quickly, we're going to have a short session this morning because we're running late, but I do have to do the legals. This information is for the purpose of educating members who want to expand the knowledge of the business for trading. It's not for trading or investment advice. Only you are responsible for the trades or investment decisions you make. Trading futures or any instrument involves risk loss. Please consider carefully whether futures or options are appropriate to financial situation. Only risk capital should be used when trading futures or options. Investors could lose more than initial investment. Nobody at Quantum Leap is a certified trading advisor. We are retail traders operating within a self-organized learning environment. Past performance is not indicative of future results in any trades that you see in here are for education purposes only. Please trade your own plan and your own due diligence and your own risk metrics. Okay, so yesterday we had a great plan above 58. We were going to get long into the 62 3/4 and then add on into 66.50 and then accelerate that into the main target above and the overnight high at 68.75 with the naked VPOC and naked close up there at 69.50. And then we were looking for that possibility of extension up into that naked POC at 72.75. They got as high as 73.50, and then they rolled over and they sold off all day and actually came down, gave us a neutral day. Remember, neutral day begets neutral day. So we had a neutral day on Wednesday. What do we get on Thursday? We get another neutral day. And they came down and took out that overnight low. So we actually had a 28% probability play out on the overnight high and the overnight low, and gave us a neutral day. It was a great trading day. I was actually finished quite early because I made my money, didn't want to give anything back. Of course, that's happened again today. Of course, the news today, we had the employment change and unemployment rate in Canada. Employment change increased, unemployment rate increased. It's kind of weird, but that's kind of mixed. The U.S. non-farm employment change down to 173K, and unemployment rate dropped just slightly, and hourly wage earnings came out just slightly ahead. So kind of a mixed bag, but it was good enough to get us a nice wild ride. I took the long on the gold above the CLVN at 22 and ran it up, and then we put in a FUBAR. I always say one of my favorite. Now I played it on the 5-minute because we were trading non-farm. I took the FUBAR Mr. Sneaky Tech Gap and I wrote it down as well. And then I put in the room before the non-farm that I was going long ES, which I did do on the way up. And then of course when they got up to that 36 area and came back down through 34.75, I took the short, and then they got out. I think I got out on that somewhere around 26 or something like that. And then they rotated back up, and then I shorted again when they broke the 26, and then I added on when they broke the 20.75. So let's look at the key levels. We're going to do this quickly because we're going to get into the trading day. We're now back in the range that we were talking about back here, the micro composite, the value area high 41.50, the value area low 1892.50. Key levels for today is if we get above this 20.75, look for rotation back up towards 26.75, the two numbers that I was trading on the non-farm. And if we get above the 26, go up and look for a rally back up into 33. I think we could get stuck in this wick, But if we stay below 2075, I think we're going to get stuck in this wick. I was actually looking for a move all the way down to the 08, and I think we got down to what? We got down to 1050. So the buyer stepped in just before the 08. 08 is our new line in the sand. If we get below 1908, then I'm expecting a flush and a test of the 1800s. So let's take a look at our overnight and start moving our numbers over. Of course, we've had a huge night overnight, huge range. So our overnight high is all the way up at 49 and a quarter. Again, how important is that 49.75, 49.50 area? And we failed to get back above. What did we do all night? We came down back into that 33 area, that 33.30 area, and then on the non-farm payroll, we couldn't break back above and hold above the 34.50, and we went down and tested close to our downward target at 08. So our overnight high, 49 and a quarter. Can't see. It's right there, right at the, I mean, this is, come on. This is going to be changed one more time. We keep changing it from lower. Yesterday we changed it to from higher to lower. Now this is going to get changed to higher. Okay, and our overnight low all the way down here at the 08 level, and I'm sorry, 10 level. What was it, 1050, right? 1050. And we're trading at 19 and a quarter. Key line in the sand for higher rotation where we're at right now is going to be right here. Okay, and if we get above there, the first target that you want to be targeting is the value area low from overnight, and the CHVN at 22.75. And our overnight VPOC not likely to shift. I haven't had time to do data download, but we'll do this when we get into the RTH. 27.75, 27.50. And then we've got our naked VPOC. I think it was from Thursday. Is it Thursday? I'm sorry, Wednesday at 1930. I'm going to be using 26.75 again as a trade level. I think if we get above there, we can accelerate into the 33. Above the 33, we've got the, above the 30, we have the 33. That's the microcomposite VPOC in this area. And then above that, we've got, this key line, which is at 39. I don't need this anymore, so let's bring this down. Trying to do this as quickly as possible, and we can discuss this as we move along. 34, I'm going to move the 39 down to 34.50 to 35.50. And put it right at 35. You want to be waiting until we get above this two-day value area high and above the 34 to get long into the 37 area. And then, of course, the range low from yesterday will be a trade area. Above there, look for a move into test the value area and take out the gap close. And then, of course, above that, if we get above the 49.50, if we get back inside of value, look for them to take out the overnight high and test that 49.75, and above 75, you got 51, 55.50. I'm sorry, 55.25. And then the big one again, above that is 58, but above 58, going to be majorly long. It'll be above the midpoint, above the VWAP, above the key CLVN, and I'd be looking for a destination trade up into the 63.50. Above 63.50, I'd be targeting where the VPOC was before it got stolen into the close at 65.50. And then you've got another area here at 68.75, target 70.50, and then you've got that range high up here as a trade area of 73. And then all our numbers remain the same. The next big target above is going to be in that 78, 79 area. And above that, you got 81.50. And then our targets above. And we can talk about that when we get into the RTH. Key area for us to hold right now is going to be the 08 area. This is going to be our key line in the sand below us. Okay, and then if we get below that, I'd be targeting the 03.75. I think it's still 03.75, right? 03.75, and then it's still the 98.50. The 1900 is like butter. We're slicing through it very easily. If we get below that, look for them to come down. And the big target and the big area that we need to hold right here is 87. Anything below 87, I think we're going to flush down towards that 41 area with the first big destination down here at the naked close at 73.75, 72, 75 CLVN. It gets very thin down here, and that's why I think we're going to get a bigger flush down into this 40. But we can talk more about this when the market opens. In gold, we've come down. I keep saying that we were going to come down to test this, this 17, 18 area. They're back down there right now. And see if we can find some buyers here. They might push through to the 11.1270, but if they break the 11.1270, I'm looking for a bigger move down to test the 1100, but the destination and where I'll start to see if to build another swing position long is going to be down here at 1091. This morning was all about the news. You usually get a really nice gold rotation off of the non-farm unemployment news. We're 5 minutes to the open. That's going to complete our pre-market session. And as always, trade well, trade safe, and we'll catch you on the flip side. I'm not going to be trading this morning, but I will be calling trade recommendations and doing market analysis. I've already closed my dome down. I don't want to even think about giving any money back. I've had one of the best weeks I've ever had, and when that happens, you take the weekend off. It's a long weekend. We can all have fun and have a fun Friday today. Everyone have a wonderful day, and trade well, trade safe, and we'll catch you on the flip side.